One thing she talking about letting family go when mama did you. Let me tell you, Trump betrayed me with racism. The black and white people in this Texas. Let me tell you what your president and your mayor doing. And the black and white voters. God don't trust you. God said don't come up in me with that dumb Trump and all the rest of them that's involved in this. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me as a woman. This is the concept. Don't lie to me as a woman when you're trying to make profit. God don't need a liar. I want to make sure myself very clear. I got nothing against you. But Trump and his racist community and his society, you want me to fall. Right now I'm going through a lot. And I'm trying to deal with Trump racism of a black and white mindset. I'm going through a lot here. And right now, when Trump did what he did, and a racist government and a community of Texas voters, of Trump voters, and he's smiling with no remorse. God don't need that. God don't need that. Don't try to get me out of my situation. When Trump betrayed God, when racism of black and white betrayed that code, but he didn't betray y'all. He didn't betray y'all. He didn't betray the lies. He protected you, but he betrayed God with racism. He betrayed that code, and he had no damn remorse for it. That's the dummy out the racist Trump and his government. Don't come at me with your fake love. Don't come at me with your wordplay. God knows everything that's going on. Please don't come at me. Because that dummy smiling, that liar, and the black and white that's living next door to me, that right there, I don't have time for it. You got to deal with a government that lie. You got to deal with racism in this community. Please don't play with me. Please. Because you got a million people in your ear right now, sweetie. You got a million people in this ear, and everybody trying to win. You don't care what you got to do. God said, don't lie to me. And you got people in your ear, other niggas in your ear. Please. Trump had betrayed that code. Please don't do that. Trump had betrayed the very thing that he stands for. He didn't betray the American people because they don't believe in God. Please don't cross that line. When you're not in my connection, none of you humans is. Not even Trump lies. Not even Joe Biden. Not even Eat America can feel my connection, please. My connection is way out of this earth. And not a celebrity, not none of them can feel what I have been through when that president crossed that line. When Joe Biden crossed that line. When the racism of community crossed that line. And we talking about narcissists. Baby, please. God don't need more lies. God don't need more lies from Trump in America. Jesus don't need more lies. Let me tell you, don't try to remove me and my community a lie. In America a lie. Don't try to remove me, sweetie. The more I have to deal with that, then I go outside when racism don't want to change and Trump lies that don't want to change. Don't give me fake. Please don't give me that. God said you're not for me. You're for to stay on your balance. We are a million miles away, sweetie. And the damn community got a racist problem with Trump. And the black and white is not, I know what it is. And the kids acting jealous in this community. and women and parents doing deceptive shit. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. God don't got time for church in the city that tells a lie. God don't got time for Trump. He don't got time for a man that tell lies. God see right through the spirit of Trump mindset. He see right between Joe Biden and all of you. Please don't lie to me. And God see beyond your means. When he tell your loved ones in his heaven that he's sleeping, but his spirit, nobody got time for Trump, guys. He's a liar, and your community a liar and racism. My bind is go beyond your means. My binds go beyond your lies. Please. America is a name. God is abiding in the spirit. And God don't cross that line. But Trump crossed that line. You crossed that line with me. Please. Because it's still jealousy. It's still jealousy teens and Mexicans that trying to cross that line with teens. You have not learned your lesson. And Trump's stubbornness still thinks he got power. He can just abuse it because he sit with the same people that stand for one flag. Don't play on my love and don't play on my spiritual heavens. Please, don't do that, man. Please don't deceive what you can't understand. Please don't deceive what you can't understand. Please can't deceive because he's smiling like the dummy he is. He's smiling like the dummy he is. And he need to be locked away his whole life. Trump. But nobody won't do that. Because they need his lies. And they need your lies. God understand you need each other. To stand for how black and white act. You can never fail God and Jesus and the gods. None of you can. Please don't cross that line. Don't lie to me. You're trying to get something out the way and deceive. God don't need that. God don't need that at all. And he just still just being an ass. And that's sad, man. Let me tell you something. I don't got time for all of that. That in there, mom, I love my mom, but I don't got time to deal with the outside lies. With the outside lies of America and communities and business. I don't got time for that, please. God have no trust in men. And surely have no trust in Trump. My God have spoke to me about the lies he stand for and you stand for, please. I see your mindset. I see your spirit. America, stop making lies. Churches, stop lying. Please stop lying. You have betrayed the thing that you say you love. Not just that flag. You have betrayed God because Trump had racism. Trump and Joe Biden and Senator Harris stuck by that. Please. God don't want to hear Joe Biden lies. And God don't want to hear community lies no more. He don't want to hear, I see your spirit. I know your words and tongue. Don't lie to me when you fight for yourself. And the lies that Trump stand for. Please don't do that. God said, I can't take your lies when your words are just not enough, but your spirit is showing its true colors. You got a bunch of niggas in here. God don't need that lie. Please don't lie to God anymore with racism. Please don't lie to God. The senators lied. They put these people first. without no remorse. They broke codes without remorse. They didn't just have a sworn to protect the institution. They had a sworn to protect God. And they felt the Spirit of God when they let the voters win. Trump let that lie stand. Joe Biden let that lie stand. Senator Ted let that lie stand. Don't come to me when they have 4 informers in there. Please don't come to me. Because ain't nobody can put Trump and nobody in jail for life. Because you need that lie. You need that community lie. And you willing to just keep yourself for their sake. God don't need any more lies. God don't need you to try to remove, and the deception is the deception. I don't need that. I hope Trump will hear me real well. Enjoy it. Because God promised you the last thing you're going to see when you close your eyes, you're going to see when you get old, you're going to be in pain. And I want Trump to hear me. The memory of your lies, the suffering that you caused. And God said, you had already made that bed. Before you're going to go to sleep, you're going to die crying with a tear in your eye. And nobody can save you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy everything you can. Enjoy it. Please don't deceive me. Please don't lie when you got 1 million niggas in you. God don't need that lie. And he don't need it from Trump or Senator Ted. He doesn't need it from you or Joe Biden. My bind is way beyond your pattern. I don't feel connected to no human. My bind is way beyond your grave site. I feel disconnected with you. Not hatred. Not hatred. I don't have hatred. I don't have hatred. But ain't nobody can put Trump away. And it's sad. Nobody can put the mayor away. And that's sad. Because y'all depend on each other's lives day by day. Please don't deceive God. I don't have time for that in there. And racism of a community trying to deceive me. The mayor already said racist things. Please. I don't need all of that. I see jealousy when I step out my door. I see lying police officers and lying. I see behind your means. Please don't lie to me. Your humans and your mindsets have passed the point. Please don't do that. When Trump betrayed God, please don't do that. Please don't do it. Because the only thing that's keeping us alive is God and Jesus. You ain't doing it, and none of you not doing it. What money got to do with it? What Trump got control of a senator? They got nothing to do with it. But God keeping his spirit alive over the lies that you stand for and Senator Ted betrayed. Not that he didn't betray you, but he betrayed God. Stop playing on people's beliefs. You humans know no God. You know no God. Stop. Stop with that. Stop with that. God said, I don't need lies. I don't need lies. I don't need it. Don't use your women, don't use your men, don't use none of those lies that you stand for. God don't need a liar. God don't need you to use your wife, your daughter. God don't need that. He don't need all those lies. Trump have crossed the barriers He have crossed the barriers, but y'all can't do what need to be done. And that's the sad remorse. But I meant what I told Trump and the senators. When I asked the Supreme Court, God won life. And I asked for it when I filed the civil rights devotion on every senator's life. I want them to hear me right fast, and I want them to hear me now. I sent it to the Supreme Court, and I filed the civil rights on the Supreme Court. I want your life. I don't want nothing else. God don't want money. And I want Senator Ted. I want that life that you stand for with democracy. When you lie for them, and you know a black lie and a white lie in the business, I don't care about all of that. Family, here's the time to do time. I don't care about that. But when I step out that door, racism communities is the threat. A black and white that stand by the same thing is the threat. That is the threat. That is the threat. Racism of people's opinions and narcissists of a black man and a white man and a Mexican man. And we talking about different mindsets. God said, I haven't met you before, and I'm not judging you. But right now, I know you got 1 billion people in your ear, sweetie. Please, trying to manipulate the situation. God don't need any more deception. He don't need any more deception. He don't need it. He don't need it. Please, God do not need it. I don't got time. I can only deal with so much and take it one day at a time. I can't deal with stupidity. I can't deal with Trump lies and society lies anymore. God can't deal with it. He can't deal with it anymore. But all God can do is take it one day at a time in the spirit. And I haven't met you yet. So I hope when you get to this conversation and you listen to me, I haven't met you yet, and I'm not judging you. And I don't throw stones at people. But Trump lied for something. He put a vote first, and God don't need that. God don't need Trump lies. But I promise, God said the last thing you do before your wife and your kids stand over you, you're going to cry a tear. And you have no heavens for you. And that's a bet. God said you have no heavens for you. That is a bet, Trump. That is a bet. That is, I promise you, you have no heavens. You protected your America, but you didn't protect God. You lied for that. God do not need all of that. God don't need all of that. He don't need all of those lies. Please don't deceive anymore. I can read every last one of you. I see behind your mindsets. I see those things. Don't lie to me. Let me tell you, if the FBI had a chance to tell a lie, they'll tell a lie too. That's just the way the code go. Humans that can't stop lying even when they have power. It's the way the cookie crumbles, sweetie. Even when they have a little power underneath them, they can't stop lying. You never tell how far it's willing to go. with the deception and the lies. Please don't be stupid. But what I would not do, self-destruct myself because the president lied and the senators lied and they couldn't do the right thing and they put people first and lies first. Don't do that. Right now, God and Jesus are sick of looking at humans. Please don't do that. So let me tell you, while you're trying to get me removed, while the community spirit ain't right, please don't lie. Because Trump then already crossed those barriers, and those Social Security workers already crossed those barriers by taunting and laughing and lying to me in the call center. God don't need any more deception. He's already see what you are, see things for what it is. Please. I've always did right. I went to college and I don't got time for any more lies. The people that swore to protect America, not just America, to protect God again, he failed. He didn't kill God in the body. He killed God in the spirit. That's the difference. I don't need that fake lie. I don't care about ambition. I had passion way before ambition. Let me tell you, passion don't got nothing to do with ambition. Passion for life when you can stand in one goal, in one spot, and just move with your passion and not chase your ambition and go out there and do dumb stuff, but you can have your passion right in your house. I don't need all of that. Now, I have to take things day by day because it don't give a caution or right to laugh and taunt and lie and decept. It don't give that a right. So I want to make sure myself very clear of what the Justice Department allowing to get away with. And nobody can't do nothing about it. It seems like they getting away with crimes of laughing and lying. And I can't do a damn thing about it. Right? So I'm pleased when you get this video. I don't know you and I'm not judging you. And if I meet you one day, if it be a good thing, if I meet you one day, we can get to know each other. So this conversation is not judging. But God knows human behavior, sweetie, and I don't have time. Because a lot of people getting away with a lot of stuff at that call center. And not a damn thing I can do about it. And not a damn thing I can do about it. And the powers to be letting it happen without any remorse. So what can I do when I'm giving it all I got to fight for justice? And the Justice Department won't budge. Mailman's deceiving. I see their spirit watching us and come on. What can God do? He didn't just sworn to protect America. He sworn to protect God's children that have challenging. He failed. Trump failed. He failed. He failed. Please. I respect you and I don't know you like that and I'm not judging. But there's too many lies in the democracy. let me tell you, the only people that's going to be better Justice Department is the Justice Department kids. And I think they the only one, when they got a woman that's in Justice Department, got a guy, he probably have kids. He probably have kids in the Justice Department. And that's the only problem that I might see when they get in office might do it good. Because I don't see great leadership in the Justice Department right now. I don't see it. I don't see leadership, good leadership. I don't see it. But their kids might be a good leader. But I don't see leadership out of those things. And maybe Trump kids gonna be very, their grandkids gonna be better leaders. But I don't see that right now. With Donald Trump older kids, I don't see that. When they have kids, and their kids have kids, they are going to be a better leader. So right now, I don't see leadership. I see lies. I see lies of empires, lies of leadership that can't understand it. Now, while I sit up here and I put up a fight every morning, and every time I got to call the call center, more lies going on. And the more those documents don't come to my house, I have a big problem. Hey guys, it seems like people gonna get away with a whole lot of stuff. And please watch this whole video. I'm not judging you. I would love to meet you if I ever had a chance one day, but I'm not judging you. But things should have never been done. And not a damn thing I can do about it right now. So I want you to remember something. What can I do? And the powers to be know that's racism going on in communities and businesses and Walmart and Kroger's. And when God's child want to grow, you stood by them when they don't want growth. Come on, you laughing. Girl, look, you know how many times, hold on right fast, because God is tired. Let me make this very simple right fast. Where you agitate my nerves right now. And you gotta go on the civil rights devotion to protect my sanity and my peace. Hold on right fast. Oh, I take care of you right fast. Hold on right fast while I take care of the nonsense. You always got somebody that's laughing. Hello. This is not funny because, you know, I always have jealousy around here, baby. I don't need all of that. Either you're going to talk and smile and not show bad behavior. I don't need all of that, honey. Because you one of those posting that vote that got a problem, probably voted for the wrong thing, sweetie. God said, my trust has been broken. Not a damn thing you can do about it when I ain't connected to no human. Let me tell you, the reason why I got this gift, because of God and Jesus and being an understanding of the spiritual thing. I have to live, when you love someone, you have to live with the things that you hold up, and that's the gift that comes with it. Sweetie, you dealing with something that's way above. No, I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I was in school, in about '08, in Carrollton, Texas, a person said something when we both said something to each other. When she said, "You," I'm around her. You know what I told her? She probably don't even remember. I don't care. I'm willing to go through the hurt together when we love, when I love you. And she probably don't even remember that when we was teens. So the difference of me dealing with Sabina and dealing with those things, I have to realize the gift that comes with understanding when I was in it together. I know what I was signing up for. That comes with the journey, right? That comes with the journey of it. So the understanding what comes with the journey of not understanding these things you have to deal with. That's the pain with love. That's the pain what you can't understand, right? But can you keep going? Love, and when you keep going, pain and love can be a combo, because when you can keep going, when you keep understand pain and love for someone, and you can keep going with it through the distance. You don't have to be violent, but you can take it and you can understand it. So I'm not judging you, and I hope you read this full video. But I'm about to go finish watching Xena. I have a lot of other things to do, but it seemed like nobody can do nothing about Trump, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And it seemed like the call center is gonna get away with a whole lot. Hey, I told them I gave them a standing ovation that what Joe Biden allowed to happen. So, with those things of what you man, I wake up with a gift of pain and love because I gotta see in your spirit every morning. I gotta watch your Holy Spirit, and I gotta watch your mind. That's the curse I have. I gotta walk this earth looking in your spirit and your eyes every day, watching your mindsets and your spirit, and not be able to control it, but I have to realize what's in front of me. And I've been realizing it. But that back then, trust was there. I didn't have to do that. But Trump broke that trust. I have no bind with no human on this earth. I want to make sure myself very clear. My connection is way out of your reach. My connection is way out of your reach. I want to make it very clear. I have no connection with you. I have none. But one thing that God do, he do have the connection. Jesus and his child have the connection of love and the spirit and understanding. I understand your selfish ways. Yes, I understand those things. But let me tell you, if that DEA and those prosecutors think they ain't gonna lose their job, they got another thing coming to them. Every human can lie and twist up words. If people in that different courtroom think they're not gonna lose their job and think they're gonna just stand there, the black man in the Dallas courtroom and Judge Kennedy's side, all of them, they think they're not gonna lose their job. You got a better thing coming to you. The only thing you get away with if you get away with crimes, somebody lied for you. Somebody lied for you. Right? You always got somebody that's laughing right now. Hold up right there. You making me do the impossible right now. I want everybody that's on my social media. Right. See, I don't got time for it. Going on my civil rights. You see, you making me right now not even want to put this video at to come out with a different energy. So you know what? I'm gonna have to think before I put this video up on here. And I'm gonna have to really think. So before not what I mean, I don't want to come at her like that. So I'm gonna approach something different. But I want her to know, yeah. Everybody wanna laugh and have a problem. So who else? We can keep going on this. You're laughing, but you ain't understanding God. I try to be nice with everybody. You just made the list. So when I get off here, you just made the civil rights devotion list. Let me tell you, he didn't betray his country, but he betrayed God for those values. I don't have time for it. Don't deceive what you can't understand. So while you sitting up there laughing and the community playing with my intelligence, deceiving, don't cross that barrier with me. I'm missing Xena the Warrior Princess, one of my favorite souls right now. Dealing around with this. So I'm still gonna post this video up, but I want her to know there's nothing to do with you, okay? But I know how women can manipulate, and I haven't found the woman that Sabina was the only one that got to that. She was willing to get everything at first when we was a teenager. She the only one that got close to that mark. But I haven't met a woman that even close to those things that can up the bar and not be manipulative. Trust me, I catch on to a lot. It seemed like the call center get away with a lot of things, and Trump letting that happen. So I'm to the point right now, you know, I still gotta fight every morning. I've been fighting since a kid, even in New Orleans. What's the difference between that? So I don't just have relationship problems, and I should have relationship problems in New Orleans when I was a kid. Let's go beyond the farthest beyond here. When we talking about women and being a kid and being things, my relationship problem don't just go in Texas with females. It goes in New Orleans. When we talk about women and talk about this life, And talking about relationship, my relationship healing this not this from I didn't just go through something in Texas. So I've been through stuff with other girls in my other relationship in New Orleans. So that's the understanding of those confirmations. So I had to understand, but it wasn't bad. Like that wasn't even actually bad. It was more kissy, it was more lovey. I don't think there was relationship as a kid when I went to Fantasy Williams and growing up in those things was bad in there, man. And I gotta put this video up on it, but I will see y'all later. I go to the doctor Wednesday, so basically he's always helping me out with some stuff that get me in that. I'm gonna do an online therapist thing, but we're gonna help that out in the film. So I ain't really worried about. My thing is about keeping my mindset together and keep it focused. It doesn't matter if it's, but that's the main thing. Is keeping focus. It doesn't matter what anyone say because God want to protect this. He want to see me live a long life. He don't want me to go nowhere like Kodak Black said, we ain't going nowhere. God said, I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. God ain't going nowhere. So when God tell me, Hubert, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. So right now, I gotta go through this video, but I hope she read every part of this video and don't take it the wrong way. Please, but my mind go beyond this earth. Let's go beyond this earth, guys. My mind go beyond this earth. It go beyond those things. So why the Social Security get their little smile, the call center get their little smile on top of what they did? They better enjoy it. They probably laughing it up with the lies they told and taunting. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm telling you, enjoy it. God said enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because Trump can't save you. See, Trump cover up your lies. Enjoy it. And I'm going to tell the civil rights. God said Trump and them covering up your lies and defending you. And you know you did wrong, call center. Hanging up, laughing and taunting. Not want to listen. God don't got time for that. You lucky that I got to hold this together. I got to hold this together for a lot of other people. Not Mirzo got nothing to do with this, but I got to hold this together for Sabina. So you lucky I got a lot of people depending on me, my son, and all the rest of those things. So really, I got to hold it together for a lot of people. There's a lot of other people that's involved, and I have to hold it together. The stupidity that's going on. So I want to let you very know, when I step by my door, black and white racism are a threat. You have different mindset issues, and I don't have time for it. Your mindset is the most biggest problem. God know what you are. Stop using racism as a problem now. It's about judging the mindset. You dealing with something that's beyond your means. I didn't play in the band and the Boy Scout and on the football team and did things for no reason. Right? But always somebody that's laughing and think I'm joking. You just made the civil rights devotionalist. Trump a joke. He talking about I hate lying people that can't do the right thing. I hate people that fight for their own right and don't have no care for others. Hey, your billionaires probably want to do business with you, Trump, but God said, I don't want to do business with you. I'm to the point that you can call names, do what you do. It doesn't matter. Your lies are going beyond your means. Your lies has gone beyond your means. And Obama said, you my brother's keeper. Oh, my brother's keeper. God said, my brother's keeper don't lie. My brother's keeper understand people even when they got a disability. And they betrayed that. You know no brother's keeper. That is a word to you. A brother's keeper is in the spirit of understanding. A brother's keeper is not the body of a holding each other's hand. Yes. A brother's keeper is understanding each other's spirit, not just the body. So I want you to know something. My brother's keeper, it can be black, white, Mexican, we all think. But my brother's keeper, it's just not about body, not about holding hands. My brother's keeper is in that spirit. So I want to let her know something. I'm not judging you. I'm not just throwing stones at you. But you got a lot of manipulation in your ear. And I don't got time for all of these things. So congrats. This don't take it as heat before I push this video. That man's sad. But I promise you, God said, you're going to suffer when you get old. You're going to cry. You know what that's going to be? I'm telling Trump right now, you know what that's going to be? Pains of lies. When you die of natural cause and not understanding. Pains of lies before you close your eyes and your kids stand over your deathbed. Look at the horoscope. I read these horoscopes. You're a mirror, a word of fiction. I don't even think this word's even aligned to me on the horoscopes. It's just a word that you come with as a human. It's a word that you come with as a human. What do a word mean? A word don't have to mean nothing. I look at a word, it really don't mean nothing to me. I look at a word. You just made the list. You just made the list. Hey, you didn't want you don't want me to be over the Justice Department lead. I put him in jail with no remorse. That's the difference between what other leaders can't do. And Trump will have 20 years. So they can't get the job done. That's the difference between me and you. I know what I'd do if I was the head of the Justice Department of a judge. Trust me. But I tell every kid, What would you do if you had that same position at one of the Justice Department person right now? What would you do? What would you do with your power? And you got to tell these kids, what would you do with your power if you sitting in that Justice Department seat? Because they can't do the right thing. You got to be better than the Justice. Yeah, I need your kids to watch them, not watch them. They're not doing a good thing. I need you to watch them. Analyze that's what you got to tell. Analyze them. When you analyze a person, you're not trying to do the same thing as them. You're trying to do it better. You're trying to make sure them and Trump, nobody in their shoes, do that ever again. Even if you're a leader, you got to tell your kids to be better. Oh yeah, boy, I'm having fun with this. No matter civil rights, I'm having fun with this partner. You just made the list. You made the list. You just made the list. So I want dummies and teenagers. You just made the list. Let's keep this up when you just made the list. I'm on my other chat, Buzzcast. I'm on my other chat. Won't like you, so I'm not talking to. I know y'all not giving me no comments right now. So you just made the list. You made the list. You made the civil rights devotion list. So I want you to keep this up. That means I get to sue the White House, and I get to sue the Justice Department for all of your lies, and I get to take it to the Supreme Court and file a civil rights on the Supreme Court. I want to make sure myself very clear here. So all of your laughs on this thing is about to go to the Justice Department, the Supreme Court, against Trump. But don't lie to me, because people got a problem in this community. It's been dumb old men. They got a problem walking around, driving around, talking about a tax dollar. You lie for what you stand for. Let me tell you something. Kids, and I don't know if this girl, I want her to hear me right fast. Tell your kids to be a Justice Department. Because it seems like Trump kids, and when they have grandkids, somebody gonna have to put them in jail for a long time. Every last one of them. You're gonna have to put them in jail for a long time. One thing I get tired of criticism. I've been getting criticism. Oh, you dated that. I've been getting criticism from work employees and everything. Guys, what life without criticism? Me getting it with my employees about relationship. Guys, come on, guys. I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit. Even at 14, 15, even now I work that well, I'm over criticism. I don't have time for it when I'm dealing with stuff, when I had a lot, when I'm on a big pedestal. I don't have time for going to colleges, going to thrift stores in high school. I have a lot on my plate and I don't have time for it. It's always something with situations and how people that Baby, I've been getting criticism in business, and mostly it's not. People always thought I had some, like my coworkers in Walmart always wanted me to become a stocker. But it started to get vicious about when people getting on to me about my relationships. And it's starting to get vicious at Walmart. So I really didn't have a problem about my ability here with anybody. That wasn't really the problem at Walmart. Charge was just the problem. But me and the coworkers, we chose it about relationship. So that was the most conflict of me dealing in the Walmart business and dealing with the relationships, dealing with Walmart employees. But they don't show no damn stuff. People want to talk about stuff, but and you gotta realize something. You can't help who's in your life, who's come when people are not showing the attraction that they deserve, you deserve. So whatever woman that comes in your life that attracts, you have to understand those things. When people are not giving an attraction. So look, I've been getting criticism about relationships. That's one of the conflicts I had working at Walmart with my coworkers. So I don't want to talk about things about I had enough of it. Like literally, criticism. Even when I was 14 or 15, I don't have time for it. I really don't have time for it in the behavior of everybody. So when I'm getting into with my coworker, or you bring that in, like, and I'm getting into it, and the ex go against the grain, I don't have time for that. Like, I don't have time for those things. And a woman can be a stuck up, selfish woman, and I don't got time for it. I really don't, and can't see the bigger picture. I don't have time for it.